Okay, y'all. Just when people thought that T.I. and them was winning this beef, now we're finding out they're losing. They're losing, y'all. Um, Word on the street is the paperwork that King put out on 50 Cent that he was snitching is fake, y'all. Word on the street. I don't know. I don't be around them, but this is what the streets is saying now, that paperwork is fake. So let's talk about it, y'all. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, threes, and fours, thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The paperwork that King put out saying that 50 was a snitch are fake. Word on street. He loses points for this because a lot of people was like, oh, he digging up stuff nobody ever seen before. Yeah, they never seen it before because he conjured it up himself, allegedly, y'all. You can't win a battle. You cannot win a beef. Not like this. With fake paperwork. You can't. And now, let's just take back what Damani put out there. Let's take what Damani put out there. Let's take back what King put out there. And let's just put this between T.I. and 50. Without the paperwork, the fake paperwork, and all of that stuff. Who's winning, y'all? The only thing that made King, everybody started putting King name in everybody's mouth because he said, go dig your mama up. He said, go dig your mama up. And everybody started going, ooh, 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 ooh. Then he put out the rap song that was trash. Everybody looked over that because he had the paperwork. But now the paperwork is fake. Y'all, Lord have mercy. What kind of beef is this? With fake paperwork? Now he's looking like a clown. Not just because his hair is orange. He's looking like a clown now because he went and conjured up this paperwork. And now everybody done found out about it. And it's fake. But you know what's the crazy part about this? You went and drew up some fake paperwork on 50 Cent. 50 Cent. Similar to the paperwork that's real on your own daddy. Make that make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. His daddy was a part of Crime Stoppers. His daddy allegedly lied on his own best friend. Snitched on him so he could get off from a case. His daddy then snitched on other people. Y'all, Lord have mercy. How you gonna accuse somebody of something that you doing your daddy did? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now they're saying the paperwork is fake paperwork. This makes him look like a clown, y'all. This is what this making T.I. son. And this, I keep telling y'all, this is making them look like they desperate for money. The whole family is trying to get in on the bandwagon. And it don't make no sense. And I keep telling y'all. And I saw, what's his name? Hassan Campbell. Oh, they going off on 50. Really, Hassan? Really? Are you serious? Are you serious? Damani just showed off his skills. That's it. He showed off his skills that everybody know he already has in the first place. And the people that didn't know, they know now. That's the only good thing that came out of this. That Damani is, got some more ears on him. People listening to him. But as far as this beef is concerned, if it takes you and all your boys and your daughter too to jump on social media and go at one person, then that makes what they call him the king of the South. Make him look bad, y'all, because it's taking your whole family to try to take down one person. And then you got shenanigans going on that one member of your family is putting fake paperwork together. Lying, y'all. Lying. And this could get serious. Because when you go and do some fake paperwork like that, this is when the lawsuits can start swinging. I'm just saying, y'all. This is when the lawsuits, that's defamation. That's defamation. And King just went and posted this stuff up as if it was true paperwork. And now everybody's saying it's not. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Could this get uglier than we think it is? Could it get uglier than this? Could 50 go and file a lawsuit against his son right now for putting out that fake paperwork, y'all? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not looking good for the Harrises. And I don't know what other people is seeing, because I'm seeing something totally different that it don't make no sense. Somebody came in my comment section and they said, the truth hurts 8618 said nobody is trying to make money off of 50 with laughing emojis. What you call it? Y'all let me know in the comment section if 50 is he's trying to make money off of 50 Cent. 50 Cent is the hottest thing smoking out here. Everybody's mad at him and everybody's trying to figure out a way to come at him. And this further tells you that this has a more serious agenda to it than just him posting up a picture of Tiny. He wouldn't have posted that picture up of Tiny if T.I. didn't go on the interview and was dragging him just because he said he didn't want to do no verses with him. He wouldn't have posted that up. And people saying that, 50 started it by disrespecting T.I.'s wife. How he started it when he told him no, that he didn't want to do the verses with him. And he didn't take no for an answer. He went on an interview and dragged 50 Cent because he didn't want to do the verses with him. Only thing he did was post a picture up that was already posted, that people had already been posting up about Tiny. He didn't say anything or whatever, but keep my name out your mouth. He didn't go dragging her saying that, look what he got to wake up to, or none of that. He didn't say, she's delusional for the surgery, thinking that it turned out good and it didn't. He didn't say none of that. He just said, keep my name out your mouth, and posted a picture up. That's it. And that's what got everybody under their skin, feelings. Okay, y'all? At Carini 2652 says, so how many years is it going to take for them to check Kodak Black? So T.I. was beefing with Kodak Black and he didn't come at him. His whole family didn't come at him. This is what they're saying. They also goes on to say there's usually an ulterior motive behind selective outrage. Because he's peed off. Because somebody would, and it ain't even about the verses. I don't think it's about the verse. It's about P. Diddy. I keep saying this. I keep saying it over and over again. This is about P. Diddy. He is mad that 50 Cent drug P. Diddy through the mud with this documentary. Drug him through the mud. And T.I. is, letting out some anger right now. And his whole family is jumping in on it. And they making it more than what it is. If somebody don't want to do a verse, this is like people ask me to do stuff. Can they do, I do an interview with them or this and that and that and this. And I say no. And then they go drag me because I don't want to do an interview with them. And I post a picture up and don't say no, but just keep my name out your mouth. Was it that serious? Ask yourself this question. He just posted a picture up. He ain't say nothing about her. He just posted a picture up and said, keep my name out your mouth. They took it to another place. Go dig that B up, the demise B up, your mama, blah, 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 blah. And people are acting like this is okay. This is okay. Everybody and their mama is talking about this whole situation. And they're saying right now that ain't nobody been checking for tip. Ain't nobody been bumping his music. Ain't nobody listening to him. Ain't nobody thinking about him like that until this. This is somebody that was on the end of their rope, seemed like, y'all. He has stopped doing, he ain't even been doing movies anymore. You know, Tip was doing movies. He ain't doing no movies right now. He ain't had no new songs or albums out in how many years? And he tried to be a comedian and got booed, y'all. Let's just talk about all of this, okay, while we talking about it. You know, Karini is talking about Kodak Black. What about didn't he have some beef with the boxer? Because allegedly he was trying to hit on Tiny. What's his name? The broke one now. He's called, they say he broke, y'all. Money Mayweather. When he trying to holler at Tiny, y'all, he was trying to take your woman. And you ain't come at him like that. Your whole family ain't come and say you disrespected my mama, blah, 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 blah. Ain't nobody said a thing about him. And like this person is saying, he ain't do this with Kodak Black. So why 50? I keep telling y'all, this has a lot to do with that rump wrangler that's in jail right now. That's where he want to be in the first place. Because he's in there with a bunch of men. Everything that's going on in that prison is what P. Diddy likes anyway. He likes taking showers with men. He likes sharing everything with men. And that's where he's at right now. Sharing everything with men. He's right at home, to be honest with y'all. Magic at Maggie G70. Tiny disrespected herself going on stage with no undies on, with laughing emojis. Yeah, even if she had undies on, you still was going to see the shape print of what that doctor did to her and messed her up, y'all. You still was going to see that. So, if you ain't mad at the doctor, how you going to be mad at 50 Cent? For just showing people what the doctor did that didn't see it. Because everybody saw that already. I had saw that already too. There wasn't nothing new, y'all. Wow. Wow. Fake paperwork, y'all. Fake paperwork is what he put up. Fake paperwork. This is crazy. I got 21 questions, but just answer this one. So who was Lottie Mac, y'all? Whoever he is, after he passed away, that's when, a kinky Cent started to fear for his life. And, well, it's up there. Is this who called my pops a rat with no black and white? Well, here's yours, sir. And this is fake paperwork, y'all. This is not winning. This is losing. So I don't know why Hassan Campbell and all these other bloggers is acting like, oh my goodness, they are just shutting him down. They're shutting him down. You can't win a battle or a beef with fake paperwork. You just cannot. And corny rhymes. Corny rhymes. And major disrespect. Major disrespect. Even the money, how he did it, it was in a respectful way. It was like he was, I don't know, talking to 50 Cent mama. That's how he did it. But King, who always do everything over the top, okay, y'all? Who always jumping in somebody's stuff. He did the same thing with Charleston White. Charleston White was beefing with T.I., wasn't he? He jumped in it too. Same thing. Same thing. He's very disrespectful. He's disrespectful to his parents. Word on street. I don't know, I'll be around it, but I'm just saying. This is the same person that went in the restaurant and was talking all that shitica to the workers because he think he's something special. This is the same one that been born with a silver spoon in his mouth but still running the streets trying to be a street associate. And he don't even have to be about that life. But he want to be about it so bad. Is King eventually going to get what he's asking for, y'all? Because you keep on acting like you hard. Eventually, you run into somebody that's going to show you that you're not. This ain't cool. And then Tiny come out and she said, "Oh, my family, I didn't realize that I was basically like the Jackson 5. My family is so talented." Why your man ain't made no songs in years? Why he ain't got nothing, on the top 100 right now? I'm just saying, if your family's so talented, even your kids, like, I'm just gonna put it out there. What songs on the top 100 right now, y'all? Tiny is delusional, y'all. He is. She is. I mean, my bad, y'all. She is. And they're enjoying every bit of this because they need this. I keep saying they need this. They spent too much money. They went out and back. Just think if you won a $2 million lawsuit. Just throw that out there. You won a $2 million lawsuit. Just think about it for a second. Okay? And they said it was good as yours. You went out and spent $1.5 million. Then they overturned that $2 million. Think about this, y'all. They tell you, instead of giving you $2 million, we're just going to give you $500,000. You just spent 1.5. You in the hole. This is what was going on with T.I. and them. And I'm going to tell y'all this. That money wasn't just Tiny them money. That was that group. What's the name of that? I'm going to pull it up, y'all. What's that group she was in? Because somebody made some dolls and stuff. What's the name of that group? OMG Girls, y'all. The OMG Girls. That was their money. Because somebody copied off of them with the baby dolls and made the dolls look like them, and they made a lot of money off of it. So that money wasn't just T.I.'s and Tiny, even though they were acting like it was just theirs. They had to break bread with the other members of that group. That's who that money was to go to. Let me see how much they actually got. Because they overturned it. And they did get a lot. But break that up. And how many members is a part of that group, y'all? Wasn't it 4 at first? I think it was 4 at first. So I think they got to give all 4 of those girls. They're supposed to split that with them. And then I guess Tiny would get her cut. Or whatever. But I want to pay attention to the fact that they were awarded in the beginning $71 million in September of 2024. They were awarded $71 million. This is why T.I. and Tiny them started buying stuff they did not have. They didn't have. They hadn't got the check yet. And they were spending and buying cars and, they were getting down. They was getting houses. They was getting down. 71 million. We just came into 71 million. It was like they just won the Powerball. And then 2025, the federal judge slashed the award to $18 million. Okay, y'all? The judge slashed it to 18. Now, I want you to pay attention to is four members of this group. So if you give all 4 members $4 million. Now, I don't know how much taxes they have to pay out of that. So just knock it down to about 3 now. Okay? Knock it down to about 3. Then you got to think about Tiny was the manager. I guess she was the manager. I'm not sure who the manager was and all of that stuff. But you got to think about that too. That might knock things down. And the taxes probably was more too. I'm not sure what their taxes are, this and that, if they had to pay them, whatever. But the lawyers, you got to pay lawyer fees. Just think they have to pay the lawyer out of $3 million. Now, most lawyers get 40%. Most lawyers get 40%. Now, we're down to 1.8. Do y'all see what I'm saying? They were spending money like it was water when they thought they was getting that 71 million. Go look it up if y'all think I'm lying. Okay? They cited the insufficient evidence for the 53.6 million in punitive damages. So they took that 53.6 away. They only ended up with 18. And out of that 18, they had to split it amongst the girls. They had to split it with the lawyer and split it with taxes, most likely. And they didn't have much left. This is why T.I. and them is so desperate right now. I keep telling y'all this. I don't know how I'm going to break this down any better. The fact that T.I. is trying to do another album right now should tell y'all something. They need some money. Tiny been back working with the group, her little group. They been back doing shows and all kind of stuff again too. And people is like, oh, you trying to say T.I. ain't got no money. Okay. T.I. is not balling the way y'all think he is. This is why the struggle is real. And this is why this is looking like they coming at 50. Not for just money. Y'all. The Diddy stuff and for the money. They figure they'll take out two birds with one stone. They can come up off of battling with him. Make a little chump change off of it. And try to make him look bad because he made his partner look bad. P. Diddy. And this is what this is about. Anytime that you that already got paperwork ready and all of this stuff, they knew what they was finna do with 50 Cent before it got started. The fact that he even came to 50 for the do the verses let you know they was going to have something to brewing. Okay, y'all? They were going to have something to brewing. And now that the whole family that then jumped in on this, y'all, they looking bad out here. They looking like bullies, like they are all jumping in on 50 all of a sudden. Out the blue, when they done had bigger beef with other people. And they didn't come at them like that. This makes Tiny them look bad. I don't care what nobody say. And I said I was tired of this. I didn't want to do another video. But when I just found out that this paperwork was fake, I had to say something. Because everybody was running with this paperwork shitica. And it ain't even real. But you know what is real? The disrespect of Shorty that needs to stay in his own lane right here. If your father is beefing with somebody, let your father do his little thing and beef for whatever. You coming out saying go dig that beat up and all of this stuff. Be careful what you're throwing out here. And that's all I'm going to say. This the same king that was in, I think it was McDonald's. It was some restaurant that he went in and he was cussing out the workers. I make more than y'all make in a day. And he was saying some stuff, throwing it in all their faces, that he's rich and and he's about that life and all that. This the same person, y'all. He ain't changed. Okay? Now, as far as 50 is who 50 is. And if you messing with him and he don't want to mess with you, leave him alone. If you ask him to do something and he don't want to do it, leave him alone. Just like you would anybody else. But calling him out on interviews and all of this stuff, T.I. started this mess. He started it, y'all. And even though 50 Cent is not even putting that much into this, to me, he's still winning. He's still winning. Because he don't have to do the verses. You do. You do, T.I. You broke. Word on the street. You broke. Your family is having money problems. Word on the street. You got your whole family out here working. The whole family. Just like Jay-Z. Got his whole family out here working. Got his daughters on the stage trying to make them dance at the mama's concerts. Got Beyonce going to tours back to back to back to back. He out here big gimping his family. Because he has allegedly a gambling problem. What's T.I.'s problem? overspent that 71 million? Because I saw the post. When they won that 71 million, I was happy for them. I was talking about it. I talked about it on my page. Like, oh, that's so good that they won that. And I saw, what's her name? Zanika, whatever her name is. I saw her buying new cars and all of this stuff. And I was like, whoa, do your thing, girl. I hope that, you know, she ain't driving around without security and stuff and somebody being and took it from her, or, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're riding around in these expensive cars, it brings attention to you. And I was worried about T.I.'s daughter when she was buying these cars and all of this stuff because they thought they was in the money. Y'all remember that show with Martin Lawrence and Gina when they thought they won the lottery? Y'all remember that? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is what T.I. and them was doing. And now you're seeing the aftermath of that. They needed something to pull them up. And this is what they try to use to pull them up. By beefing with this man right here. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.